you'll wake up the morning after it passes, and if you're one of the 10 million Americans who are on Medicare Advantage, your premiums will be up, your benefits will be cut, and you'll basically have to cash it in and get Medigap coverage, which isn't as good.
Don't believe them.
If you're uninsured, you're going to have to write out a new $750 check to the government each year as a fine for being uninsured. Or, if you're particularly masochistic, pay $4,000 or $5,000 for health insurance you don't need, because whenever you're sick, they have to cover you anyway. Right.
This is an illusion.
And if you're elderly, you're going to go to your doctor, and suddenly there's going to be this big elephant in the room, the government. And he's going to say, no, I'm sorry, you can't get that hip replacement. You're 84, and I think you only have 2 or 3 more quality years remaining, and the guidelines won't permit me to do this. And, you know, I'm very sorry, you have colon cancer, and normally you'd survive. But now you can't because you're not allowed to use this very expensive drug which was used a week ago before this bill passed.
What they are facing is a definite death.
But in a sense, the Democrats have figured all this in, because you rightly say that if you look at individual groups, they'll all suffer under this bill. What we seem to, in effect, have come up with is a government health care bill that's all government and no health care. That you'll have massive new embryo bureaucracies in place. And that is really what the Democrats are after. You can point out these problems and they'll say, well, we'll reform those down the road. But the point is they've got the architecture for government control of your body in place.
They start facing bitter facts. They are trying again to mix the cards, to distort the picture, in order that to cover what is going on really.
The changes that Lieberman made in the bill protect everybody under 65, but those over 65 are going to be walloped.
They are a superpower of villains, really. They are a superpower of Al Capone.
If I bribe you, I have to use my own money. When Harry Reid bribes Mary Landrieu and Ben Nelson, he's using my money and your money and every American taxpayer's money.
This is not a double standard.
Fundamentally, all Democrats are Democrats, period. And that in any voter who says to himself, I'm going to vote for Nelson. I'm a Nebraska Republican, but I'm going to vote for Nelson because he doesn't go along with that Washington crowd, is just kidding themselves. Ditto in Arkansas, ditto in Louisiana. Right. The only reason that some of these congressmen vote against the health care reform bill is because their votes aren't needed.
They try to mislead the audience, the public opinion,